Hey, you guys, how you doing? I started these videos at 11:15 a.m. this morning, and at the exact same time I started recording, my landlord started running a table saw downstairs outside. And it is now 6:30 in the evening, and he just left. So, here we are. Very frustrating. So listen, I'm going to have to move up our Sunday live to Monday. So I'm going to do that at 8:30 at night, okay? 8:30 Eastern. Sunday live is going to be, because he's going to be here tomorrow. And there's no guarantee he'll be done by 1. So he's got a few things left to do. That'll take all day, okay? While I appreciate the fact that it's being done for me, there is a level of frustration there. Because he's been doing this, switching out toilets and putting down a new floor. And I have to tell you, my bathroom is so small that I can hang on to the sink to climb into the tub. I don't need a grab bar. I have a sink. So I'm like, what the heck is taking so long here? Because my home is disrupted. I got a bunch of stuff from my bathroom in my bedroom. And one day he goes, "You have too much stuff." And I said, "Well, give me a bigger apartment. And it won't look like too much stuff. I got stuff that I need with my disabled self. So I do what's comfortable for me, not what's comfortable for your eyeballs." I didn't say that part, but I was thinking it. If you don't like what you're looking at, turn your head. I'm just saying. Don't give me crap. You've been at this crap for 8 days. Don't give me stuff. So, we had a little can we talk there. All right, so what we're going to read on here is Rump Roast passing. And maybe something about it being made public will pop up. And then we are channeling Ozzy. It is time. The energy of grief for the family it's still there, but it's gotten less. It's diminished a bit. It's never going to go away, but it has diminished that I feel comfortable channeling Ozzy. Okay? All right. Entertainment purposes only, you guys. So again, Sunday Live will be at Sunday Live will be Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So I'm hoping you can show up. All right. I had our Friday members only last night live event. That was pretty good. We had all the fun. Answered a bunch of personal and spiritual questions. All right. The next Zoom room is Sunday, October 12th at 5 p.m. Eastern. Email me for the link. healingtruthtarot, all one word, no special characters, at gmail.com. healingtruthtarot@gmail.com. So Spirit Team wanted true crime. Notice they've been picking that a lot for Rump Roast and Couchman readings. Okay. We'll get you straightened out there. All right then. And after I make some videos, I'm going to go clean my bathroom a little bit. Okay, unaliving on purpose. Yeah, that is called pulling the plug, you guys. Pulling the plug. So I was watching a video, Glenn Kirshner. I was actually a little disappointed because the title of it was very, very, very misleading. They didn't say anything about what the title spoke of, they didn't mention anything about that. Him being kind of held and questioned. And I'm like, kind of hard to hold and question someone that's, you know, not breathing on their own. Drugs, poison. Okay, they're just pumping him full of stuff to keep him going. Pumping him full of stuff. All kinds of vitamins. He's not in any pain because he doesn't have any brain activity. Social media. Social media. Okay, so if you've been noticing, it's not just tattletales like within, say, the military or, you know, ex-federal employees or anything like that. There's also a lot of leaks coming out on social media besides the space cadet. He just did that out of spite. And his drug-addled brain didn't think it through because he's in those files, and the spirit team said that months ago. He's in those documents. Not very smart. Oh, for a supposedly smart guy. Man-made disaster. Okay, so this, to me, is the crap hitting the fan. They are not going to tell anyone that he's been in a coma. We might as well just accept that. It will come out at some point in time, but it's not going to come out right now. They're not going to be honest about that stuff. Travel. Okay, travel. So moving along, moving along. Moving away, moving on. Thank you, Spirit Team. Moving on. So don't be surprised if he passes this week, this coming week. Caregiver, yeah. Yeah, they're just trying to keep the narrative going. Simple as that. Keep his narrative going. His, there we go. His P25, that his and the others. He's not. You know, I'm not sure, but Spirit Team's telling me, other than running his mouth, he really didn't have that much to do with that as far as writing it. I mean, he was a part of it, but not in the way that we think he was. He was like the puppet. He was the main puppet in the P25. Missing. Now, I didn't watch Miss Libby. I am going to go back and watch her video from a couple days ago about where the heck is Rump Roast. I'm not sure. I think I saw something that might have pointed towards people seeing him, quote unquote him. Female. Feminine energy use, guys. Feminine energies at work. This is why they're grappling for a foothold, trying to climb back up that mountain, trying to get back on top. They are so far from the top. Seriously. Other than hardcore M of the A of the G of the A's, nobody likes them. They're ruining everything. They're everything they do is a dumpster fire. Road. Okay, a different road. Their Spirit Team saying a different road. We will start walking down a different road. And it may not appear like that. The Spirit Team says it may not appear like that at first. It might appear worse. No. Nope. Different, not worse. We're headed in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit Team. Road. Headed in the right direction. Mind control, that again, trying to keep the narrative going. Bullying and bulldozing their way through everything, and fire this one and fire that one, and sign this contract and tell me that you agree, and let me know you agree with everything I say. Lie detector test. I did see something about that, about having the military take lie detector tests, like they tried to get the government employees to take lie detector tests to see where the leaks were coming from. Duh. your quote-unquote Secretary of Defense. Of course, he calls it Secretary of W of the A of the R, but your Secretary of Defense is one of the leaks, smart ones. Jeez. Secret. Looking through the keyhole to find a secret. Gift. Okay, let's tell me more about gift, please. Okay, we got 2. Male, natural disaster, gift, male. Okay, that's that masculine energy. Creating all of these dumpster fires. And what are they really? There are 2 things that they're avoiding telling people, that they're avoiding coming out to the public. Those documents and the fact that Rump Roast is not available. Strangulation. Trying to keep a tight rope on it, keep a lid on it. Couple. Okay, couple. So for some reason they're telling me this has something to do with a couple of members of the red team who have previously supported every little nitpicking thing he's done, switching sides. Not, they're still going to be Republican, but they're not going to be swallowing his crap. And that's really kind of what we need, is a couple of people to offset all of these, any of these rulings that are in his favor. Surveillance. Okay, people are keeping a close eye on the regime. They're keeping a very close eye on the regime. And that's, the spirit team's all telling me that is also about the shredding of the First Amendment. Water. Things hidden beneath the surface. Greed. I think that speaks for itself. All about money, but we know this. All about money and power. And unfortunately, money is power right now. Yeah, but people are starting to see that that's not the end all of everything. Like, money is not the most important thing. It's just a piece of a person's life. Landfill. Digging things up. Digging things up and exposing them. Celebrity. Oh, this is Hog's Breath. Yeah. That's Hog's Breath. He's going to want, he'd like to hide Rump Roast incapacities for the rest of his life. It's not going to happen. He sees himself as he talks like a talk show host. Okay? Inside. Inside. Okay. Inside. Hold on. Information coming from the inside of the government. And one more. Fire. Stuff burning to the ground. Everything burning to the ground. Gonna be a slow burn. but things are starting to burn to the ground. Again, they have no support other than the hardcores. They don't have the support. All right, you guys. That's that. You don't need to watch me gather my cards. All right, so reminder, Monday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern for the Sunday live, because I just intuitively know that my landlord is going to be here at exactly the most inopportune moment. All right, well, that's life. What are you going to do? At least he's doing it. It looks much better in there. All right, much love, many blessings. I will see you in your funny papers. All right, bye.